Yo, welcome back. To another video. Woo. These views are gonna be less and less in minutes every week. Because we get to that point where teams are starting to get done, and there's just nothing to do. So they're going to talk about another increase in rank. I'll say the buy runs are done. We survived them. Is there a way I can check all my scores in like a few weeks? I always forget how to do this. In terms of buy runs, I feel like we did pretty well. Here are my scores. Here we go. Are these my scores? No. No, it's not on. How do I check? Do I have to do like, can I just do all rounds? Okay, well in terms of it, yeah, 1953. Oh, here you can actually see like what they do. The Rocks do 10%. Yeah, but that's kind of crazy. They do 10%. That's like, there's only 2 players. So, like week before, 2185. A lot of the points come from the more than half come from the midfield. 2025 a bit under, but we still went up, I believe. It's pretty spread out. I feel like we did well. We did well. That was a mad week, and that was the first one, I believe. 1728. Yeah, I feel like everyone struggled with that one because we just had, Gorman 110. Neil did shit. Dacos was good. That was last week at Lindsay. Roberts was still on the team. Angus Clark did terrible. Brock did bad. What's Andy Brock doing these days? Is he still going up? What do we trade him at? We trade him when he's buy. Oh, it's around 15, so that should be 2 weeks. No, I traded him before the buy. I believe I traded him at 269 or 244. I think it was 269. After he's 70? No, it was after he's 51, I believe. I actually don't remember. I don't think I made a video when I did. In terms of this week, no, I haven't. I mean, there's no real point. It's more just changing stuff around. Okay, this week. Yeah, Captain Hose because I had BC Butters, which I took 123. I felt like it was a safe option. I guess Holmes actually didn't play. Dale was on 80 at half time. I didn't even get 100. Like, only Bailey Dale would do that bad. Like, in the end, like, it's so frustrating watching this guy every week. They did kind of put someone on him, but at the same time, it's like just take kick-ins. I swear he didn't take kick-ins in the second half. Like, you want to get that guy with the ball in your hand, and, like, you just didn't get it. He took 7, but I swear he took 7 in, like, the first half. I don't know, because Bramble went crazy in the second half. So with Freya. Did Freya play? Do anything? No, he hasn't taken a kick-in since fucking week 1. Been a massive game, Fraser. Yeah, Dale, so annoying to watch, man. I have to put it down as a failed pickup. I have to. Like, you take away those first 2 scores, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of his 13 games with me. It's just like, I bring him in, he does that. He had 1, and then he's been decent since around 8, but at the same time, he still has these shit scores. 80, 83, 99. He still has these crap scores. Back at Marvel this week. Like, getting 83 against Richmond is crazy. Don't think he did that bad. He was on the bench for the last 15 minutes of the game, but still. Rosie was really good. The VC was between him and Butters. I went Butters because I thought they would chincotta him being natural forward. that they would tag Rosie at the back, but it seems like he's back in the midfield now, which is fine, I guess, because the whole point was that he got his defender status, so it's good enough, and he can score well. I think he's back in the midfield, right? Kind of Rosie. No, I say he's back in the midfield. He didn't have one centre bounce. He did not have one centre bounce. He had 89 the week before in Sydney, which he did shit, right? That's the week he did bad, right? Oh dear. Why? He got tagged by Jordan the first half, by the way. Why would you put him in the middle when Jordan's there? That's when you put him for half back, Hinkley. Like, fucking hell. So, like, weird, man. But yeah, Bergman was he actually got the most, because he was tagging Cripps, that's why. That's the good thing, he's a tagger now. They fucked off Drew and they put Bergman in there. He's had a very good year, by the way. Sinclair, I didn't watch this game. Don't know what happened. Is he in the midfield? Like, what the hell happened? Jack Sinclair. Nope, purely off half back. Edit niche. Nice, love that. Wangan went off again, right? Fuck's sake, man. So frustrating. Should have got him over Ash. I should have picked him over Dale, that's what I should have picked. I don't regret doing Rosie. I don't regret trading Cheezel either. He had a horrible week. And now he's injured apparently, so dub. McCarthy could be D6. He honestly could be D6. There's a high chance. So I'm taking kick-ins. Well, with McGovern gone, because McGovern's now retired, so he's never going to play again. Marich is no longer playing halfback. Duggan's taking kickouts, so with Gimby and Baker. So I mean, Baker's on halfback, but he's not taking kickouts, but he's still doing really well. I had a choice of Baker at track, and I went track, and I regret it. I could have got Baker at his 470 mark. It was way before his bye. It was like, I think here. No, I think here, 483. And I decided to go track over him. And since then, track went. Because I got track when he was 534, I believe that week. So yeah, like, I could have gone Baker, who's done so much better. Track's not even averaging 100. I just jumped on him because it was track. So annoying. Yeah, Sarong got tagged, I'm guessing. I didn't watch that game, so I don't know actually what it would feel. Here we go. Winhager. Starting at half forward. Didn't even tag. Seriously? He just did nothing. Cool. And the scale down Sarong and Jackson by 12. Oh, so he got scaled down by 19. Oh, something's open. Hold up. Oh. Charlie West will miss up to 6 weeks after sustaining a bone stress fracture. Damn. Well, freaking sorry. Quick update on that. I thought it could be Supercoach related. I guess covering Charlie West. Marshall's been good. Yeah, Wagon at 117. So annoying. I don't know what. 22 and 18 he probably just meant that. I think Lou Jackson was on 50 at 3/4 time, by the way. So annoying. I was finally like, I'm playing on that guy's downfall. Buzz was good, he fought through the tag in the first quarter, and then they kind of just let it off. Dacos was really good, solid. I'm very happy with the way it went, because I was thinking Sherry and Dacos will beat 123. I mean, yeah, he just did by a bit, but like, didn't go Gorn. Gorn against Wits was always good as shit, which is why people traded him last week. Greg should be back 18, 20, hopefully next week. Dawson was solid. He had a good last quarter, like a 50-point last quarter. Thank God, because doing that bad against Richmond's crazy. Anderson scrapped a 105 against Melbourne, which was annoying. Could have been a lot better. A lot to talk about with these two. What the fuck was that, man? Bontempelli, 19 points second half. Liberatore, 17 point first half. Like, what is happening? What's happening with Bont, man? He had his lowest score since 2020 2 weeks ago, and then decided to top it up after 177. He didn't even get tagged by Jordan. They tagged Richards, who I believe did better than both of them. No, he did. At least he was tagged. Shout out to Hugh Jackson, the GOAT, literally saved me. Thank God, he had the best game of his fucking life. He'll stay on the side for the rest of the year. Shout out to Neil, had the same effect as he usually does anyway. Useless. Gordon Sherry come out for 200 this week. It's fine. I don't really care what Gordon does the rest of the year. Everyone knows Gordon. He does have a tough run, which is why Bill traded him, but play Ray O'Brien, who is actually one of the hardest rucks to play against, so that's what you want to see. North, yes, he's got Riley O'Brien and Sherry, and then Dakota and Pinedale, so he's got a hard 3 weeks. He usually does well against Marshall, Flynn, and he dropped a 200 on him last time, so he's got Dogs, who usually fares well against, I believe, 106. Meek, he literally averages fucking, and then Darcy Cameron, he got 131 against last time at the same venue. So I'm willing to go through this next 3 weeks with Gorn. It's fine. Push through it, and he'll be there. He'll be there for finals when I need him most. So, full line. Darcy was a 40 quarter time and just flopped. Daniels fine. Rankin shit. Butler, so annoying. It was between him and Ramsden. And I picked the one that was shit. I picked the shit one. Sorry, Sammy. Love you, mate. Maybe you're back from your injury, but it's actually a fun fact. When he broke his leg, I was the trainer that actually ran onto the scene. Little fun fact for you guys. I went to Box Hill last year. In the game that he unfortunately broke his leg. Such a funny story. I saw him going for a mic contest. I was in the 450 as a water boy. 450, and I see him go down. I'm thinking, clash of heads, okay, he's just concussed. And I start jogging over, and he plays freaking out and starts screaming at me, get over. And I run over, and his leg is just the other way. Literally, one of those freak ones. And I go, oh shit. And I start screaming, oh my God, he's broken his leg, get the stretcher, get all the doctors on, what do we do? Oh my God. By the way, I filled in. I was an operations intern. I just filled in because they didn't have anybody. So I filled in. I have no experience in that stuff. I have no idea what to do. I'm not an actual proper trainer. I have no idea what I'm doing. So it's kind of freaking out a bit. It was very, it's a hard thing to watch. It's a hard thing to watch. But yeah, so happy he's back. Fortunately, he did nothing. Hopefully he holds, but who knows? If he doesn't, then I'm actually going to be down a player potentially. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, Bailey Smith can just swing back in, but that means I have to, yeah. So with that, but anyway, yeah, Madden's here. So in terms of, I have 5 trades left. I still have 2 boosts, by the way. Can't even use them. I only have 5 trades. So I saved these boosts for nothing then. I just didn't need them. I just didn't use them. I could use one this week, but there's just no point. I've got 112. So I have money left over. So I wanted that. I did the Butler trade because I wanted money just in case. So my logic is I've got McCarthy, Jackson, and Madden now. So there's 3 rookies that can make money now. McCarthy, literally, if he gets 58, he makes 100k. So if he drops another 80, 90, he's literally going to be 250. Madden, if he drops to 67, he goes up to 250. So there you go. There's upgrade, downgrade there already. There's 600k. There's, preferably Wanganing or Whitfield. But Wanganing's on another level right now. He is. Since he's come back from his bye, he's just gone bang, 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 bang. He's had a really good month, actually. like 5 or 7, I didn't pick him up. I went for Butters instead, which I can't really complain about, but it's just annoying that it was a sacrifice. I had to get one or the other. Annoying that I had to be him. But, yeah. Besides, back from injury as well, so hopefully a couple weeks to get me back. Just to have that. Might as well. Just have somebody playing against us. Wait, shit, he won't play. Sorry, Husky. Sammy Gross doesn't seem like he's coming back anytime soon. Shout out to Clay Hall for actually playing this week. Traded him 2 weeks ago. He's now 220. 23. So yeah, I didn't really miss out much. I made 20k. See, I've got this, like, so in the long term, eventually I reckon I'll just make an upgrade. But for now, I'm going to let these guys max. Like, McCarthy, literally back-to-back tons, has the role, has the ability, could be there the whole year. Genuinely could be there the whole year. Jackson can be just a cover on the bench, and Madden could honestly be the flex because he's a ruckman. Like, he went against Wits last week and dropped a ton. Or just under it. So, like, 81, like, a flex that's getting you 80s, 90s, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it because we're not used to, this is the first year with a flex, so we're not used to having 23 primos, we're used to having 22 primos. So that flex can just be somebody that can just help out. At the same time, you don't really want that as a ruck then. You know what I mean? You want someone that you want like a defender forward. Like maybe I get Baker in there so that I can switch around just in case. Like I can switch with Gray if someone gets injured. You know, I can switch that around. We're also putting some people in the forward line and stuff. You know, or I can just, you know, probably logical is I just get a defender and finish with my defense because defense is actually one of the best areas this year, I believe. I'm actually curious if you go most points, other than obviously, go on. It's just like you look at Grundy. Look at Grundy. We didn't even pay attention to him. Look at this run he's having. Since round 9, 121, 135, 109, 161, 155, 159, 176. He's just gone crazy. He's gone absolutely nuts. He's just gone bang, 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 and now he's the most expensive player in the comp. And so he should be. And so he should be. But it's just like this year, it's a really weird year. Like, the 3 best midfielders for the year is Hugh McCluggage, Andrew Brayshaw, and George Hewitt. It's a really weird year. Like, Aaron Richards is number 7. Yeah, I mean, like, Dacos is 9th. Darcy Cameron's 8th in total points. Max Holmes is 10th now. He's just gone crazy. Is he the highest scoring midfield defender now? Surely not. Is he actually? He is. Oh my god. I'll tell you what, jumping on him at 498 was one of the picks of the year for me. Jordan Clark is 5th now, we're only 6th. And Zorko's dropped to 7th. Whitfield has dropped tremendously. He's not playing this week. Dale's fallen off. Sheasel. I did say Sheasel won't get top 10 from here. But it sounds like he'll slip in. Yeah, Mr. Wanganeen is very annoying. Actually, 2nd. These Whitfield had that too fair. He got knocked down, so he dropped to 16. So, like, you know, if he dropped to 78, he would be 1st. So he's still put number 1. But Max Holmes, yeah, I tell you what, I gave no faith to this guy. I said, I'm not a fan at all. I reckon he's crap. And it was kind of proving it throughout. You know, big, bad, big, bad. He was too inconsistent. Bad, bad, bad. Good. Then I brought him in because I had to. And I went GMHBA for a long time of the year. Who knows, maybe he'll be good. And then he's just gone bang, 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 bang. Has Richmond this week. You know, I'm probably going to put the captaincy on him. Like, that's how much favour I have him right now, which is why he'll probably flop. But he has so much potential this week. Potential right now. He has huge potential this week to go massive. Nick Martin, defender 4, that's also one to get to look at. Obviously based on average, but there's many people to, like, when you want to do this flex, don't really know. Let's fix up this team. So Smith on for Butler, Neil for Jackson. Watch Jackson beat him this week. Do that. Butler months, so I know he's not going to play. But I feel like that's the team. I don't really have anyone to trade. I have 100k, but it's just like that's just like just in case someone gets injured, I have some money to upgrade. So there's something there for me. Darcy has North this week. I'm hoping for big things. Yeah, so in terms of VC captain, I'm back in Bond against North. Like, you just have to. You have to back somebody against North. I have no Giants players. I have Ash, but I'm not going to do that. Holmes, like, Neil gets tagged by Bergman, so he's cooked. St Kilda Hawthorn, I don't even have anyone from there. Jordan's going to tag Sarong, so there goes that idea. Dawson, who's only played Melbourne, maybe, at home. I don't really know. Gorn's playing Ronnie O'Brien one of the hardest. Smith against Richmond is probably more tempting. I feel like you have way more of the ball, but I feel like they both can't do bad. Who's Paul playing? Brisbane, so like Barry could go to one of them. I'm struggling with options this week. St Kilda, yeah, like McRae against Hawks maybe. Track against Adelaide. No, he's not the captain option. Could go Anderson against Essendon at Marvel. I feel like Essendon's an easy team to score against these days. Now that Durham's not playing either. Has he played them? What's his average? 99. Because he's just shit against them. But could be like a little pod captain. But I feel like Geelong and GMHB against Richmond's just, it's too tempting to pass up. I can't ignore that. Really can't ignore it at all. So, I feel like I just gotta back that. Just gotta back that one. I reckon VC Bond. He's playing. Who's Collingwood playing? Carlton. So you could VC Dacos as well if you really wanted to. Like, I know Chinko's going to go to him, but he loves Carlton. He loves playing Carlton. I guess, yeah. Well, I guess for you guys, I'll have a look. In terms of, I feel like obviously McCarthy, but most people on McCarthy, Archer, May, and Royston. Those are probably the two. Rammer at 1AC is probably a bit too much. Liddy you could pick up if you really want to. Jack Martin's played too much now. Wasn't a bad pick if you jumped on him early. I think Roston at 161 is pretty good. But if that's only if you have MacArthur and May already. I would love to get May, just to have someone playing, but I just don't think it's worth a trade for me. Like, in the long term, like I could do Hust to him. I just don't think it's worth it. Like, maybe try champion just so I get a play, but I just don't think it's worth it. It's just not worth it in the long term. It's just not. You know what I mean? So, out of curiosity, what they're telling me to do. Yeah, literally that. Yeah, Taro's a shame. He came too late. Out of curiosity. Yeah, Gordon Grundy. So, yeah, a lot of people. I'm surprised nobody went Gordon Grundy. A lot of people went to Jackson, who's done well, to be fair. If he next year, if he holds forward stats, which he should, he is number one because Bailey Smith's not going to be there. Track maybe. McRae's not going to be there either. Daniel's not going to be here. Rankin's not. Oh, actually, no, Rankin probably hold forward status because he's not playing. He probably hold at the same time. I don't think I want him. I honestly don't think I want him. It's not 50. Maybe any chance that Washcroft gets it? Maybe it was Washcroft. So it's 50 all round. It's just 50. Honestly, that game against 70, if it wasn't for that, like if that was a 50, the average would be below 50. You probably get. I think you need to be 40 though. If I'm mistaken, because when Track got it here, I think you have to be like 45 and under. Because he was, I think it was there. So at that time he was in the voids, and then he just went midfield for the rest of the year. Yeah, it's more midfield time than Oliver. Yeah, because he's not tagging, man. He's so washed, it's crazy. Anyway, I said there was nothing to talk about, and I've waffled for 25 minutes. So, gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I need to go eat some dinner. Like and subscribe, do all that. Thank you for support as always. Peace out.